These days, people are more open about all kinds of relationships, especially when it comes to celebrities. But back in the day, it was a no-go zone. In fact, LGBTQ relationships were kept hidden as much as possible. Because, controversy. From being amazingly popular to hiding their love life, these are some of the famous actors who might have been secretly a part of the queer community.
Back in this new flower mill of mine. Gee, I wish I'd have known you were here.
Number 19. Walter Pidgeon. Walter Pidgeon was a prominent figure during Hollywood's golden age. He was known for his acting talent and rumored involvement in the underground sexual activities of the era. There was a lot of talk about Pidgeon's alleged attraction to young men, as noted in an incident where he offered Scotty Bowers money for companionship, leading to a regular arrangement. Bowers, known for his involvement in the Hollywood sex trade, mentioned Pidgeon's part in the referral service at a gas station, catering to various sexual orientations. Despite being married twice, Pidgeon's reported inclination toward young men hinted at a different aspect of his personal life, which contrasted with his public persona. This secretive side of his character sheds light on the challenges faced by individuals in Hollywood during that time, where concealing one's true self was often necessary to protect careers and maintain societal expectations. Walter Pidgeon's involvement in these secretive activities adds another layer to the hidden aspects of the golden age of cinema.
You see, I was not there during the silent days. I was only there during the...
Number 18. Greta Garbo. Greta Garbo was a renowned actress who achieved iconic status during Hollywood's classical era. She arrived in the United States at a young age and swiftly rose to fame, becoming one of the most celebrated actresses of her time. Throughout her career, Garbo's personal life was the subject of considerable speculation. While she maintained a reserved and private demeanor in public, rumors circulated about her relationships with both men and women, including figures such as Marlene Dietrich and Marilyn Monroe. Despite receiving proposals for marriage from numerous men, Garbo chose to keep her personal life strictly private. Her deliberate silence on matters of romance and relationships contributed to her enigmatic allure. This intentional discretion allowed her to cultivate an air of mystery, ultimately leading her to retire from acting at the age of 35. Garbo's ability to maintain a wall of secrecy around her personal life reflected the challenges faced by stars, preserving their privacy amidst the intense scrutiny of Hollywood's golden age.
They're two different characters of Perry Mason. We have a film clip, I believe, don't we? Not a short excerpt from the show coming up?
Number 17. Raymond Burr. Raymond Burr was renowned for his iconic roles in film and television, particularly as defense attorney Perry Mason and the titular character in Ironside. Had a life that differed from the public eye. Burr's personal life diverged from the spotlight. He was briefly married to Isabella Ward in 1948, but the union didn't endure. Later, Burr met Robert Benavides on the set of Perry Mason in 1960, and they remained together until Burr's passing in 1993. Benavides was often listed as Burr's business partner and companion. The two shared endeavors, including purchasing land and starting a vineyard in Sonoma County, California. These aspects of Burr's life were distinct from the public persona he projected during his television career.
Ever seen. So the mafia didn't mean shit to me. I did not relate.
Number 16. Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor, the celebrated stand-up comedian, actor, and writer, had a complex personal life that occasionally diverged from public perceptions. Some of his most celebrated films include Harlem Nights and Blazing Saddles. But life wasn't that easy for him after all. Pryor's troubled upbringing in a brothel, where his mother worked as a prostitute, seemingly influenced aspects of his adult life. Despite being married 7 times, Pryor was known to have had relationships and encounters that challenged conventional norms. Reports surfaced suggesting his involvement with men, including an alleged affair with Marlon Brando. The complexities of Pryor's personal life occasionally contradicted the more mainstream image presented to the public through his career and marriages. Number 15. Tyrone Power. Tyrone Power was a prominent actor during Hollywood's golden age. He was renowned for his on-screen charisma that captivated audiences. However, behind the scenes, rumors and claims have suggested that Power's personal life might have differed from his public image. According to accounts from Hollywood's golden age pimp, Scotty Bowers, Power's off-screen life allegedly diverged from the perceived norm. Reports suggested that Power engaged in a more unconventional and varied sexual life. participating in activities considered outside the societal norms of the time. These rumors imply a discrepancy between his public persona and his private life. Number 15. Tyrone Power. Tyrone Power was a prominent actor during Hollywood's golden age. He was renowned for his on-screen charisma that captivated audiences. However, behind the scenes, rumors and claims have suggested that Power's personal life might have differed from his public image. According to accounts from Hollywood's golden age pimp, Scotty Bowers, Power's off-screen life allegedly diverged from the perceived norm. Reports suggested that Power engaged in a more unconventional and varied sexual life, participating in activities considered outside the societal norms of the time. These rumors imply a discrepancy between his public persona and his private life. Number 14. Charles Laughton. Charles Laughton, known for his films like The Night of the Hunter and Witness of the Persecution, was married to actress Ilsa Lanchester for over 30 years. Despite his long marriage, there were allegations and rumors suggesting that Laughton's sexual interest extended beyond traditional boundaries. According to some reports, Laughton's sexual inclinations were not limited to women, and he was purportedly involved in unconventional liaisons with male prostitutes, as hinted in accounts involving Scotty Bowers. These narratives imply a more complex and diverse aspect of his personal life, hinting at a hidden facet beyond his public image.
Now around the other way. Now all the way around.
Number 13. James Dean. James Dean became a heartthrob in 1950s Hollywood, despite his tragically brief career. He was essentially Hollywood's sweetheart, and people loved his work in Eden and Rebel Without a Cause. While he gained immense popularity, rumors about his sexuality persisted throughout his life and beyond. Despite the speculation surrounding his personal life, close associates and those who knew him suggested that Dean was gay, although he reportedly engaged in heterosexual relationships to maintain a public image. His ultimate demise in 1955, at the age of 24, in a fatal car accident while driving along Route 46 in California, cemented his legacy as an iconic figure of cultural rebellion and talent cut short.
They're funny that way, sir.
Nothing funny about this one.
Number 12. Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando had a reputation for his masculine persona. However, behind the scenes, Brando's personal life was different. He led a life that suggested he was one of Hollywood's most prolific lovers, engaging in various relationships with both men and women. His marriage history reflects 4 marriages and fathering 17 children. Reports surfaced regarding Brando's alleged affairs, including a long-term relationship with James Dean and a purported one-night encounter with Bob Dylan during the golden age of Hollywood. Brando's romantic entanglements and his reputation as a compelling actor solidify his intriguing legacy within the film industry.
Even, don't you think? Completely. So you better start making other plans, Miss Ellen. Listen.
Number 11. Raymond Navarro. Raymond Navarro got a lot of fame for his striking looks and on-screen charm, especially after he showcased his acting skills along with his stunning looks in The Prisoner of Zenda. However, off-screen, Navarro preferred the company of men over the attention he received from female admirers. Battling alcoholism and struggling with his identity as a gay man in conflict with his Roman Catholic upbringing, Navarro sought solace and satisfaction in intimate encounters with other men. Unfortunately, Navarro met a tragic end in 1968 when 2 individuals who posed as prostitutes attacked and fatally wounded him during a robbery at his home. Navarro's life, characterized by both his cinematic achievements and his personal struggles, remains a significant part of Hollywood's history. Number 10. Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford had a hard life marked by challenges from her early years. She faced a difficult upbringing, including alleged abuse by her stepfather. But things changed as Crawford managed to establish herself in the entertainment industry through various means, and it was rumored that she had used her relationship with Hollywood figures to advance her career. Our Dancing Daughter star was often subjected to criticism, and rumors about her never really died. Throughout her life, Crawford was known for her active sex life involving both male and female partners. Her reputation for engaging in sexual relationships with numerous individuals, both male and female, was widely discussed. Number 9. Anthony Perkins. Anthony Perkins, renowned for his iconic role as Norman Bates in the film Psycho, made it big in Hollywood. He led a life far removed from the public eye. Despite being married, Perkins had clandestine relationships with men, arrangements orchestrated through Scotty Bowers, without his wife's knowledge or awareness for a considerable period. The revelation of Perkins' hidden affairs with other men came to light when he fell seriously ill and was diagnosed with HIV. His wife, previously unaware of his secret life, became privy to the side of his personal affairs during this trying time. Perkins struggled with AIDS, a battle he fought silently, choosing not to openly address or discuss his health condition. His eventual death, due to complications arising from AIDS, was unexpected, catching many by surprise, as he had maintained a veil of secrecy around his illness, shielding it from the public scrutiny and even from those closest to him.
Why not? No, where were we?
And I suppose...
Number 7. Cary Grant. Cary Grant starred in around 76 films throughout his career, and thus was one of the most shining stars of Hollywood. However, for a long time, he was linked to Randolph Scott, another actor, due to their long-term living arrangement in a Los Angeles mansion called the Bachelor Hall. This led to widespread speculation about Grant's sexuality. Despite living with Scott for over 10 years, Grant was married several times to different women in the 1930s, including actresses Virginia Cherrill and Barbara Hutton. Grant consistently denied rumors about being gay or bisexual. There were rumors and hints suggesting Grant and Scott might have been more than just friends. Some sources claimed they were romantically involved, but they eventually separated, possibly due to pressure from the entertainment industry to maintain their public personas. Grant was incredibly private about his personal life, so the truth about his relationship with Randolph Scott remains unclear to this day. The speculation and rumors surrounding their connection have never been definitively confirmed. Number 6. Clark Gable. Clark Gable, who is often hailed as the king of Hollywood, was a huge deal back in the golden age of the film industry. You might remember him as the dashing Rhett Butler in Gone with the Wind, which made him a major star. In his time, Gable was seen as a romantic leading man, and he had his fair share of high-profile relationships with famous actresses like Joan Crawford, Loretta Young, and Cara Lombard. He was pretty good at keeping his private life, well, private. Unlike nowadays, when every detail about celebrities is out there, Gable managed to keep most of his personal stuff away from the public eye. People gossiped about his relationships with men, but there was never any solid proof for big public revelations back then. His personal life still remains kind of a mystery, leaving folks guessing and wondering even now.
No.
Come around about noon tomorrow. I mean today.
Number 5. Katharine Hepburn. Katharine Hepburn was an amazing actress whose career spanned decades, characterized by her fierce independence, remarkable talent, and strong-willed persona. She was known for her unconventional style, challenging societal norms, and maintaining a distinct and unapologetic personality, both on and off the screen. Throughout her life, Hepburn maintained an image that was largely shielded from the public eye. While she enjoyed a lengthy and successful acting career, often playing strong and assertive characters, her personal life remained somewhat veiled, contributing to much speculation and intrigue. Rumors circulated regarding Hepburn's sexuality. She had a long and well-documented relationship with Spencer Tracy, her frequent co-star, which was widely publicized. However, there were persistent whispers and speculation about her relationship with women, particularly in the entertainment industry, adding an air of mystery to her personal life. Despite her association with Tracy, reports surfaced that suggested Hepburn had her own intimate connections with women. However, she maintained a private and discreet demeanor about her personal affairs, leaving much of her life beyond the spotlight and away from public scrutiny. Number 4. Spencer Tracy. Spencer Tracy had a celebrated career marked by numerous accolades and notable performances. He was widely recognized for his talents on screen, particularly for his collaborations with Katharine Hepburn and his significant contributions to classic cinema. Despite his public image and successful career, Tracy's personal life was said to have been more complex. Rumors and speculation surfaced concerning his relationships with both men and women, suggesting a spectrum beyond the traditional heterosexual narrative presented by the media. Tracy's connections to various men, including allegations linking him to actor John Derek and others, were subjects of discussion and gossip within Hollywood circles. Reports also mentioned his involvement with Scotty Bowers, who claimed insights into the hidden sexual lives of numerous stars during Hollywood's golden age. Allegedly, Tracy resorted to alcohol as a means of coping with the inner conflicts related to his sexuality. which, due to societal norms and the restrictions of the entertainment industry during that era, remained largely concealed from the public eye. The relationship between Tracy and Katharine Hepburn, although portrayed as a Hollywood romance, has been challenged, suggesting it might have been a fabricated narrative maintained for public consumption, while hiding the truth about his personal life. Number 3. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe's life was a roller coaster of fame, emotions, and constant speculation about her personal world, especially when it came to her sexuality. Although she was an iconic symbol of femininity and allure, Monroe's private life wasn't as straightforward as her public persona. While she has been seen as the embodiment of heterosexual appeal, there were whispers and rumors suggesting another side of Monroe, a possibility that she might have been interested in women too. However, she kept this part of her life away from the public eye. Monroe's tough upbringing and struggles with mental health made her life more intricate than her glamorous image suggested.
Larry, it's going to be somebody I've never seen before. I mean, I won't know what he looks like, or where he'll come from, or what he'll be.
Number 2. Barbara Stanwyck. Barbara Stanwyck was a figure around whom speculation about her sexuality spanned throughout her career. Widely rumored to be a lesbian, Stanwyck was compelled to maintain a public facade of heterosexuality, a necessity to evade controversy within the industry. Despite marrying twice and adopting a son to preserve this appearance, Stanwyck never publicly addressed or acknowledged her sexual orientation. Her portrayal of a lesbian character named Jo Courtney in the 1962 film Walk on the Wild Side was one of the early instances in Hollywood depicting such a character. Nevertheless, Stanwyck refrained from discussing her personal life or sexuality in interviews. Reportedly, when questioned about her sexuality, Stanwyck allegedly ejected the questioner from her residence, mirroring Greta Garbo's preference for maintaining an enigmatic aura by staying silent on personal matters. Her acting career spanned 6 decades, ending with her passing in 1990 at the age of 82, leaving behind an enduring legacy and an intriguing personal life that remained largely concealed from the public eye. Number 1. Montgomery Clift. Montgomery Clift was hailed for his outstanding performances and was notably tight-lipped about his personal life. Unlike many stars of his time, Clift chose to reside in New York, steering clear of the flashy Hollywood headlines. While Clift soared to stardom for his acting skills, especially his collaborations with Elizabeth Taylor, he managed to keep his romantic escapades hidden away from the public eye. Only a handful of people in Hollywood's inner circles knew about Clift's attraction to men, something he made a big effort to keep under wraps. After a tragic accident that left him with facial scars, Clift's career took a nosedive, and he grappled with alcoholism. His private life, particularly his relationships with men, remained guarded from the prying lenses of the media. Clift's decision to keep his sexuality a secret likely stemmed from societal norms and the fear of how it could impact his career during that era. His passing at just 45 marked the loss of a brilliant actor whose personal life remained veiled in mystery. And that's all for today. What do you think these celebrities were hiding? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons. See you in the next one.